Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need? Read for this new moon to full moon, May into June 2022. I am your reader, Angelo, Lyons. Mal, for short, they're my initials. Professional witch, professional intuitive. President of Drawing the Circle Production since 1998, author of Words of Grace, from a professional witch, available on Kindle. Link in the description box. Go check it out. Dedications to my mom, and you can check the preview. You check the dedication in the preview. And I am also a creator on Patreon, patreon.com/drawing the circle. It is my passion, my joy, my creative free space, and pretty much uncensored, given lots of exclusive content, extended readings to all levels of subscribers. Humans, heroes, angels, witches, immortals, gods, and goddesses are the subscription tiers. Go check them out, because I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Boom. Ready? Uh-oh, Scorpio. Shall we? If you are new to the channel, a 5-card draw is just 1 card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline, a waxing moon from new to full May-June 2022. We'll talk about that in a moment. My 3 cats are lurking. You want to come up, Belzy? Belzy hasn't come on camera in a really long time. Hi, buddy. My Leo kitty, my middle son, my Jan Brady. He's a good boy. I know. You're really Peter Brady, but you act like a Jan sometimes. So if you'll pardon that, they have boundary issues. Cats usually do. Let's before we talk about the astrological timeline. Never work with children or animals. WC Fields. These 5 decks also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, spirit. We're going to do them in that order to help you bring your intention, your actions, your mind, your emotions, and your spirit into alignment, so you can plant a seed at the new moon and watch it wax to full, grow, expand, manifest, however you want to do that, through spell work, intention work, law of attraction. You do you. Right, Booger? I love you. Mwah. He's so cute. He's such a snuggle bunny. He's like half cat, half like throw pillow. It's amazing. Softest cat I've ever had. This is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Because there's lots of ways these can play themselves out, particularly because we're doing a new moon in Gemini, right? Woo, that's a lot. A new moon on Gemini Monday, May 30th, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I am in New York. It's also a new moon on Monday. If anybody knows Simon LeBon, just tell him Mal says hi. We've never met. I almost booped his navel once. I just didn't want to be carried away by security. Then we are looking at the 2 weeks or so following to the full moon in Sagittarius, Tuesday, June 14th. I think that's Flag Day, and if it is, it's my dad's birthday, which is also Donald Trump's birthday. 7:51 a.m. So you get to wake up fresh in the morning if you are in close time zones. Do your new moon magic on Monday morning, but I recommend doing your full moon magic on Monday, the night before, so you can really hit the waxing side of it. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs to get more information about the situation we're about to look at, that you want to plant the seed and watch it grow. I was out in my garden today. I love my garden. It is really a whole other aspect of my artist archetype, if you want to go there. Let's see what hits the table, because your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, you see, they could all be about different situations or have different points of view planetarily about the same situation. I'm a little possessed by Natasha Lyonne right now. Russian doll did it to me. Let's get up in this gig. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. And I will do my best. Let's have fun with this. Well aware of what's going on planet Earth, by the way. I've been saying this pretty much every video when I remember to or when they remind me to. School shootings. This is not a timeless reading. This is a time reading. War in Ukraine still going on, right? New variants. I'm in New York. Numbers are up with the you-know-what. The school shootings, the Roe versus Wade. It's a lot. It's a lot. So here's the tea. Your heart's desires are important to help all that heal. I wish I could emphasize that enough. Because your heart's desires are part of the universe's plan, and the universe always has a plan, no matter how anything seems to be in the world, in yourself, in your life. So you do you do what's necessary for you to fulfill what you came in to do in this life, and this the level of consciousness on the planet has to change. Got it? All right, both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I will get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that I can because I'm done with exposition. I'm ready for divination. Please take a nice deep breath. You know, what are you going to do? There are new people to the channel. Still point. And we are off and running. As I call upon, using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish, the ancestors of magic, miracles, there you go, and mysticism for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watching this video, receiving this reading, using the magical spell cards for the element of fire. What is the spell fragment that will help them hone, define, tune to, reveal, embrace their element of fire, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire, this new to full abundance. There you go. That's it. You know that's in the title. And this ain't clickbait. It's actually right here. Goddess of abundance divine. Let me thrive. Let fortune be mine. So get abundance is a neutral word. You can have an abundance of crap. You can have an abundance of pain in the ass, right? But this is general but still specific. Goddess of abundance divine. Now, who's your goddess of abundance? You know, for me, it's Demeter. There she is. You'll love her when you meet her. Then you grind her up and eat her, and that's good enough for me. Goddess of cereal. Get over it. Let me thrive. Let fortune be mine. So you can see general, probably the majority of people is going to be about money. I don't have a problem with that. And Scorpio, you are money, sex, and power. Eighth house dynamic, right? Other people's resources, mysticism, the occult, which just means the cloudy, the occluded, very connected to the subconscious mind. So let's go to your element to earth here with the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno to help you ground that. If you have the stone indicated, great. Grab it, work it, put it into the work that we're talking about here. If you don't, a clear quartz does everything. Just put the intention of it all in a clear quartz or a piece of jewelry or a rock from outside. You do you. Other than that, breathe. That's my favorite one. Still point. I would as an earth sign. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north, the Archangel of Lyons, partially why I love working with this deck so much. And Mercury is retrograde at the time of this reading, and yesterday my cell phone died and I got a new one, and it's all great, but whatever. So please ground us, beloved Archangel Ariel, angel, one of the archangels of the north, powers of earth. What is using the Crystal Oracle? You know, the energy is a little like this right now. Using the Crystal Oracle for the element of earth. What is their Crystal Oracle? The element of earth, the fuel that feeds the fire and a touchstone to help them ground and manifest their heart's desire of abundance, this new to full. Moonstones. So we're definitely looking at a more emotional dealio. If you can't get a hold of moonstone, certainly selenite, very different, but at least Selene, named after the Titan of the moon. I guess Titan is gender neutral at this one, you know, so remember the Titans. So let me read this. I got Moonstone. I'm more of a selenite guy. What do you think about selenite? You know why. Yeah, it's like an Akashic record library card. No, Moonstone. See, I was already going right towards selenite, the habit. So, keywords, fertility. All right, fertility and abundance, you got to admit they're adjacent. Reflection, intuition, that I get. Imagination, goddess energy, goddess of abundance, divine, and amplified feelings, which is another way, another form of abundance. You can have an abundance of feelings about something. So fertility, reflection, intuition, imagination, goddess energy, and amplified feelings. Let's see what fits. During the appearance of the next full moon, you're literally working towards that, this new to full read. Your emotions and fears will be amplified, and you will at times think you are going crazy. However, well, no one will know, you're a Scorpio. However, keep your calm, for this condition will only last a few days. During this time, you will find yourself reflecting on your life, both past and present. You will gain deep insights as to the nature of true happiness, which isn't dependent upon anything outside of you. That kind of true happiness. That's my editorial. And begin to reassess your priorities. After the full moon, a fertile period in your life begins, full of many exciting challenges and changes. Many new and rewarding friendships will be formed as you embark on new and creative adventures. This is all the result of the reflective light of the moon. So give thanks to her for her wisdom. Embrace the blessings coming your way, but not at the expense of ignoring your emotions. Fixed water, Scorpio. No one needs to know about it, Scorp. I'm a Virgo. Can relate with that. It's like, oh, I'll go through a dark night of the soul, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to have my eyeliner and mascara on camera. You know what I mean? You gotta look good. You gotta put out your best out in this digital market. I really need to take a break from Russian Doll. I'm watching season 2 the second time. Let's get your element of air here. It's a very Scorpio show. I will say that if you haven't watched it on Netflix, it's worth it. I love hot. The element of air, we are using the Whispers of Love Oracle. This is the stuff you think about, the mind stuff, what you read, what you study, what you pray about, meditation, all of the third eye and above. You can say throat chakra and above. 2 ways to read these cards in general. One is whatever the word is, to think about that, to integrate that into the working in some way, shape, or form. The other is that these are legions of angels with specific functions. So to contemplate mentally, because this is what I think really makes it specific and personal for the person watching, you, the Scorpio collective or cross-watcher watching this video, is you can go, yeah, but that can also mean this, 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 and this, instead of just going, fwonk, dead on, this is what it means, and then you don't see the other ones, right? In other words, you can feel this, particularly because you're going through a time of reflection. Please take a nice deep breath. All right, let's do this. Still point. As I call upon the beloved angels and archangels of water, the sign of Scorpio, powers of the west, the Gabrielites, please blow that horn, element of air, for the Scorpio collective. Sun, moon, rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, please. Who are the angels waiting in the wings, their wings ready, unfolded, ready to swoop in at their call, because you have to call them, and they do not come unless you call. It's a law of divine intervention kind of thing. You're not allowed to intervene unless the humans ask. So please, who waits to fly in for them to help them heal with this abundance? The element of air to stoke the fire and manifest their heart's desire. The healing angel of intention. Angels, let's make that plural. Intention is an element of fire thing. It's the balance of what do you want and why do I want it? What do I want? I want abundance. Why? To show that bitch next door not the best why. That's called a toxic or a leaded, L-E-A-D-E-D. Why? Why do I want abundance? Because I want to travel the world and embrace life, right? And just do those things that feel right to me. I've reflected on my life and I want to live as fully and to the highest potential that I can. Just as an example, that's a golden intention. I used to teach intention a lot in witchcraft. Witch class cycle 1, class 3, basic spells. It's on Vimeo and on Patreon. If you're on certain levels, they get all those witch classes. No, I'm not popping up the thing again until the end. I have to save my magic. Healing angels of intention. Prayer is simple. Healing angels of intention. Help me heal my intentions and my intentions to heal. See what I mean? Flip it around. Play it in the head. You'll see. Something will click. It's like a combination lock. And there's yours. There's your bit of it. Element of water. Your element. Yay. Whispers of Love Oracle. However, this turns the party so quick. It really does. They're all wonderful cards. There are no womp-womps in this deck. But certainly, all of a sudden, you're at a whole other party. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. I have to say, this feels good. This feels happy. Right? Getting that happiness, true happiness, that inside, no matter what's going on the outside here, that really is a sign. What is it? Well-being is a sign that you're ready to embody your next level of potential. Still point. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved for this Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, watching this video, receiving this reading, what is their element of water for this intention work, this spell work, the energy in motion that we feel and experience as emotion to help manifest this abundance with Moonstone and the Healing Angels of Intention, this new to full May, June 2022. You got the Mary Tyler Moore card. Love is all around you. No need to waste it. You could take the town. Why don't you take it? There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Simple need not imply easy. I learned that from A Course in Miracles, but nonetheless, that is how the soul sees that. That's how the soul, that's its real experience. That's that core within you that has been other places in other timelines in other lives, and if you want to go there, other star systems, blah, blah, blah. Just your tinfoil hat. It's fine. So that here now in this life, it's like simply acknowledge this as truth, and maybe repeatedly, because if love is all around you and you're doing this inner reflection, right, and amplified emotions, and that you might feel like you're going a little cuckoo bananas, then having your intention set with the healing angels, that's going to help. And it's going to reveal to you that only love is real. Only love is real. A Course in Miracles says the opposite of fear, this is the introduction, the opposite to fear is love, but what is all-encompassing can truly have no opposite. I know, it's supposed to make the brain hemispheres clap together, because fear is the absence of love, so an absence isn't actually something, right? What's the other one? The course of this course can be summed up in these words: nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. And that is the soul's experience and the higher self's experience, right? So this could be very, very intense depending on the Scorpio, right? So love is all around you. You know, go to Minneapolis, bring a beret, stand in the street, throw it in the air. Generation, I'm gonna say the millennials and Generation Z may have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. Somebody clue them in. Go ask somebody. And Joan Jett covered the song, which is amazing. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. This Spirit card, the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. Love his work. Huge help. Huge, great big huge help to Mark Angelo, Lyons Mel for short. So this healing mantra will be the card of spirit to energize this thing. So let's just say hypothetically, Natasha Leone, can you step away from my field? You can't be a spirit guide, you're still embodied. Let's say you take a moonstone or something similar, call in the healing angels of intention, cast the spell, and then tune yourself a little bit every day, particularly with a moonstone, that love is all around you. Simply acknowledge this is truth. Then you just charge it with a mantra. Every day, a little bit, or for hours, you do you. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon the Ascended Masters of Abundance for the Scorpio Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watching this video, receiving this reading, what is the perfect healing mantra? Make it specific, right? Because that abundance that they want, ain't nothing wrong with that. Let them thrive. Let fortune be theirs. I'm going to have to say that first person when I do the blessing at the end. I don't mind. With that moonstone, right? That at the next full moon, which is what this reading's about, full moon in Sagittarius, right? Full moon in Sagittarius. We just had that. Scorpio. So that there's going to be some emotions in here, amplified feelings, but a lot of reflection and a lot of getting about that internal happiness, so that they can work with those healing angels of intention if they should call them in. That's up to them. That's a free will thing, because love is all around them. What's the mantra to help them? Give them the best, most powerful, most fulfilling, new to full experience of this abundance, this new to full. May, June 2022. Interesting, Scorpio. I'm pretty sure you guys have gotten this before in one reading at least. Sharing shame, which is very, very much the hidden places. Now, we're going to unpack this, but sharing shame, yes, it immediately, in my mind at least, conjures a therapeutic setting, right? And we're going to read what's in the book for sure, the bookie book. But understand, this can be done in a rite of confession to the divine itself, right? So as you're going through this emotional abundance, right, so that you can have fortune and thrive, that's the check, right? That's how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, 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 right? Like, how do you get there? This is what's necessary, and you're a water sign. You're a fixed water sign, and about money, sex, and power, and other things. So sharing shame, this can be done in a lot of different ways. And I've had this mantra personally too many times, I think, but it's worth doing. Sharing shame, when I share my deepest pain, I give myself permission to be. Let's do this. I wouldn't call this a womp womp. I think you'll get, if you don't know what I mean by a womp womp, it's not a Star Wars reference. It's a womp womp. It's more Debbie Downer than Anakin Skywalker, or Luke for that matter. Where'd we go? Sharing shame. When I share my deepest pain, I give myself permission to be. When shame is shared, cycles of victimhood are permitted to heal as you find the courage to speak your truth. This is going to be in that process of reflection with that moonstone. Since abuse and respect can only be perpetuated in silence, it is your willingness to step forward and share your life story that helps transform each wound and inspire others to be set free. Now, of course, if you're doing that externally, verbally with somebody, both sharing shame, yes, that is absolutely setting them free. But even if you're doing it in seclusion, in prayer, in your private time, however, work in this. you're still setting people free. Remember, we're all one. If one of us heals, all of us heal. That's unity, and that's what I mean about you fulfilling your heart's desire. Your true happiness is a service to all. Once your shame is shared, you are able to honor yourself with the heightened encouragement, worthiness, and validation that you deserve to receive. In other words, it doesn't matter what anybody else, if they validate what you're going through or not. I feel like this is for somebody, this is probably the majority, who, yeah, have struggled financially before and may have some weird feelings about it, or lots of debt, right? When people cast their money, it's usually not because they got so much that, oh, let's have another 10,000 piled on top just for shits and giggles. No. So feel that. Guilt and shame tend to be about debt because you did something and you have to, do you know what I mean? It's like guilt and debt are connected. That's science of mind stuff, by the way, from like the 1920s and before. This mantra is ideal for revisiting past traumas, expressing your inner child, which is huge, and finding self-acceptance. You know, just saying, this is how I feel right now in the moment. And even if I'm not looking at the situation clearly, I am where I am. But that's part of reflection. And remember, nobody else has to know about it. You're a Scorpio. Until you're ready to tell them. You know, maybe you're Leo rising like me. I'm a Pisces moon. I have no reason to be extroverted. With a Virgo, like, it feels like 10,000 planets in Virgo. So here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to put all these together in a summation and a blessing simultaneously because I'm good at that for some reason. And then we'll chat a little bit at the end when I really let the goofy loose. Uh-oh, Scorpio. Please take a nice deep breath. Major piece of crystal hardware, please. One more time. Still point. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for my beloved Scorpio collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need. This new moon in May in Gemini to the full in Sagittarius in June, that they may find peace in sharing their shame, because when they share their deepest pain, they give themselves permission to be as they are, to think as they are, to feel as they are in that moment, and so that they can get to that place that love is all around them, even if they're on a mountaintop, in a cave, in their house, in their car, all alone, doing this with a lit candle or nothing at all. That doesn't matter. Love is all around them, and calling upon the healing angels of intention are only going to help that, right? To help them heal their intentions as well as their intention to heal. If they keep that what I want abundance, but I want in the happiest, healthiest, wealthiest, wisest way that I can do it. Why? Because then I know I'm going more with my soul than my ego on this. Then that is totally a healthy why the universe has interest in that one, particularly if they take that time before the full moon, and they'll have a couple of days waxing moon in Scorpio before it hits Sagittarius, the next sign, so that they can reflect, work that moonstone energy, amplify those feelings, and of course share anything that comes up that might be guilt or shame or whatever, so that they can allow themselves to be as they are, and therefore the seed of fertility that they choose to plant, choose to bring into manifestation over this waxing moon, has a more fertile soil to do so, right? Less rocks in the soil, less weeds, just ready to come in. And so we ask, first person, but on their behalf, we are all one after all. Goddess of abundance, divine, let me thrive. Let fortune be mine and thine, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So would it be. And so it is. I scared you there, didn't I? That felt good. That felt good. I got a little Demeter in there. A little popped in there. My hair just went like all green and flowery. Well, her daughter's back, you know. She tends to enjoy herself more. So, did you like the reading? Well, hit the thumbs up, Scorpio. Come on, boost it. Help other Scorpios find the vid. And I don't know, if you want more of me, you might want to, I don't know, maybe consider subscribing. Because, you know, I'm fun and I got great hair and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And if you want to go deep, because this is YouTube's fun now, it wasn't for a while, I'm really having fun and going very deep with the mystical stuff on Patreon, patreon.com/drawing the circle. Come check it out. Just go look. Just click the link and look. I'm not saying you gotta subscribe today, but just go look. Check it out. I think you'll like what you see there. I'm giving a lot of bang for the buck as a New Yorker. Otherwise, seriously, wishing you all, keep forgetting to do that, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this new to full May, June 2022, my beloved fixed water 8th housers, Scorpios. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.